agree
Hey,
with
we
him
have the
to
most
that.
progressive income tax system in the entire Western world, to be clear. Federal.
Okay, why is it not
be better.
helping me? Why has the system not helped anybody I know?
System.
Why is
Go
the
get a better job. That's your choice to get the education you wanted.
Yeah, we gotta revisit good old Caleb Hammer, who is a finance guy. He helps people with who are struggling with their finances, who are typically in massive amounts of debt. We've checked him out before on the channel because the guy is absolutely hilarious, especially when he has these leftists on his channel, which is what you were about to see here. Oh my goodness. I was about to play the clip and let me know your thoughts and your opinions on it, all right? Make sure you guys smack that like button. Hey, shout out to everybody that hits the like button every single video. I greatly do appreciate you guys. Everybody that leaves a comment, even if it's just a comment for the algorithm, I appreciate you as well. Super thanks, guys and gals. I listen, thank you. Hitting my PayPal. I appreciate all of it. All of the support, no matter how big or how small. Thank you guys, all right? Thank you. Now let's hop into this before I get too mushy around here, all right?
We just don't really get political like
You're
that.
a year in.
I
think both sides are evil for politics. Like, no matter what.
That's true. I'm honestly kind of with him on that point. Like, it's all just bad. Like, I don't.
Extremism is bad, but even
It's
still.
all just bad.
Huh?
It's all just bad. Like, I agree that like the three-letter
Some have
agencies
good
aren't
intentions.
great. I don't think the government really is out to help the common man. I think it's out to help billionaires get richer. Like, I agree
Hey,
with
we
him
have the
to
most
that.
progressive income tax system in the entire Western world, to be clear. Federal.
Okay, why is it not
be
helping
better.
me? Why has the system not helped anybody?
He said could be better. Bro, the top tax bracket, you're taking nearly 40% of someone's income. And in some cases, for example, if you're an NFL player or an NBA player, literally about half of your check is gone. So yeah, you signed for 20, but you might only see 10. Maybe. Because you got agents fees, you got taxes in every single state that you play in. You don't just pay state taxes in the state that you live in. Every single state that you play in, you pay taxes. There's a famous case of Sam Darnold, who is the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks NFL team. He played in the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl was in California. I think he was paid $140,000 to play in the Super Bowl. California taxed him like $200 and something thousand. And yeah, some people are going to be like, he's a millionaire. That's not the point. That's besides the point. He had to pay to play in the Super Bowl. That is ridiculous. I don't give a crap how much money you've made over the course of a year. And quite frankly, I think NFL players deserve to be paid. They're literally putting their bodies on the line. I mean, have you seen the stuff that comes out of the research about the CTE and all that kind of stuff? You deserve to get a little check, all right? To entertain folks. But we can set that conversation to the side. The guy had to pay like almost $100,000 simply to play in the Super Bowl because of, I believe it's like a jock tax in California that they tax people on. And so, yeah, that is just absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why anybody would even step foot in California that has any type of money of any sort at this point. Because literally that is crazy. Crazy. He earned his money. Whether you like it, love it, or hate it, he earned it. He puts on a product on the field. People show up to pay to watch or pay to go to the stadium and watch or pay to watch on their television or buy the memorabilia or the jerseys and whatnot. People pay for it. Whether you like it, love it, or hate it. He earned it. This ain't Mr. Government, can you pay our NFL players, please? Like, no. Of course, I would say no to that. But they earn their checks. So for somebody, because of course, a bunch of leftists recently, when that whole story broke, were, well, he was a millionaire. So he earned it. You could be a millionaire too if you want to earn it. Present a product that people want to pay for. It's simple. Let's continue on.
Yeah, I know.
System.
Why is
Go
the
get a better job. That's your choice to get the education you wanted. What did you get? What was your degree?
I got an associate's in marketing.
And that's the system's fault that you decided to get an associate's in marketing? That's an interesting choice. You have a little bit of agency. I'll agree there's some interesting things that, like segregation stuff, not good. Government system, bad, not good. You're in a position where you can pretty much do anything and everything. You have agency. I don't want to hear the system doesn't help you. Yes, in our capitalism where our stock market is the best in the world, people get very wealthy with their unrealized gains. That is true in the ownership of companies that they start or invest in. That is very true. But also, the median American has more disposable income than any other Western country. That means after all the necessary expenses, essentially healthcare, all that good stuff, okay? Disposable income, you got it all. The system didn't prevent you from getting a bachelor degree. The system didn't tell you you have to go work in card games. System, help you? What do you mean? You don't contribute. You don't contribute. If we're just being honest, system, if we're just being honest, you do not contribute to the
At
tax.
least I pay my taxes.
No, that's what I was saying. You don't contribute to the tax system in this country.
No.
You're part of the lower 50%, which is not a bad thing. That's not a shameful thing, but the lower 50% that contribute less than 1% of all net federal income taxes in the country. 50% contribute less than 1. We have the most progressive income tax system. How do all the European countries pay for all the good stuff? VAT taxes, sales taxes, natural sales taxes. That's a flat tax. That hurts people like you. Okay? That's how they pay for the good stuff. Federal income tax, we have the most progressive Western income tax. Okay? So system not helping you, we barely ask for you to do anything. You pay such a minuscule percentage, and what degree you decided to get was on you. You're going to make me sound like the most right-winger in the world talking about this, but you're just so beyond victim mindseted in this. When I heard the system,
No, I don't think Caleb is a part of the right. I think it's just part of common sense. And because he has these far leftists on his show, it makes it seem as if he's like far right. But it's just like common sense. Really. Quite honestly, I would consider myself far right. if anything, to be quite honest. It's probably why I can never be president. You know what I mean? If you think Trump is bad, oh boy. Oh, these Democrats think ICE is deporting people in crazy numbers now? Oh yeah, nah. We gonna need about 500,000 ICE agents. Let's go. I want ICE agents in every single state, and I want them in force. I want them in mass. All right. Oh man, they would hate me. They would literally try to call me Adolf for sure. As a black man at that, which would be crazy to say, but I guarantee you they would 100%.
Help me.
I don't think
that's
it's
just the most backwards thoughts.
I'm not blaming
You just
the
asked
government.
why wasn't the system helping me?
Not me specifically. Why are they
said
not
that.
helping anybody?
What do you mean not helping anyone? 50% of our literal federal expenditures in this country go to social programs. 50%.
Okay, let's take
50%. Not helping anyone? 50%.
So yeah, you heard that. Absolutely hilarious stuff. And did you notice both of them have the septum ring? I mean, literally, they both had the same septum piercing. Bam and bam. What do you know? What do you know? Oh, my goodness. The theory is right. It has come true. And, it's funny how these types of folks rag on the government, say how bad the government is, but then will cry about the government not helping them. Oh, the government's terrible. Both sides are terrible. But, government, come help us, please. Come help us, please. And it's like, no, I don't. That's not what I want the government to be there for. I want the government to simply be there for, some type of stability, a platform, if that's a foundation. That's a better way to put it. That's it. That's all we need you for, a foundation. To keep everything level and steady. That's all we need you for. I don't need you for this. I don't need you for that. No. We can do it on our own. Just a solid foundation. That's all we need. That's all we need. Simple and plain. You know, obviously government has transformed into a lot more than just that, but you know. But then also, with these government expenses and the way that government dishes out money, it's unsustainable at this point. I literally just saw, was it an article? I saw something about how in California, we going back to Cali, where Gavin Newsom was trying to build a wildlife highway over top of a highway, right? So like a big grassy area, you know, with trees and whatnot, where wildlife can cross the highway safely. If I remember the number correctly, over $100 million has been spent on that project, and it's not done. Now, forgive me, I don't know exactly how much, you know, building a walkway typically costs, but it shouldn't be over $100 million, and you're still not done with it. When all you're doing is literally you're basically building a highway over the highway and throwing some dirt on it with some trees and some grass. Like $100 million, bro? Nah, son. Somebody is padding their pockets. 100%. If we got any construction folks out there, let me know. How much should something like that cost? Obviously, I know it's not free. I know it's not going to be cheap. But 100 M's? $100 million for that is crazy. It's crazy. Absolutely mind-boggling. Maybe 5 million at best for something like that, but 100 M. And I'm not even kidding. Y'all know I don't be talking out the side of my neck. Let me see if I can find that again. California wildlife. I want to see if I can find that again really quick. Oh yeah, here we go. Well, here's something talking about it. Y'all thought I was joking. I don't just be talking, y'all, just for shits and giggles, okay? Like, I really, not only has California already spent $114 million on this wildlife crossing boondoggle, it's taken 40 years to get to this point, and it's unusable. Bro, this is taking 4 years to do. 4 years. Over $100 million has been spent on this. Like, somebody tell me how much this about how much this something like this should cost. If anybody knows, please. But that's also a major problem. Corruption, which is why the government shouldn't be involved in dishing money out like that. We should do that as the citizens of the country. We should be the ones helping each other out. Not the government. But anyway, y'all get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions. Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.